Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. And now, finally, after a hectic week of Thanksgiving travel, I'm doing my best to stay on top of end of semester schoolwork. It's my turn to continue our discussion of random albums. And I'm going to be doing that today with Jonathan Goldman's Crystal Bull's Chakra Chants. Now, this is an album consisting of seven roughly 10-minute tracks that each correspond to the seven different chakras. It largely is just chants and single tones. So there's not much to talk about in the musicality department because that's not really the focus of it. Now, in case it's been a little minute since you've seen Avatar The Last Airbender, and you need a refresher on what chakras are, I've got you covered. It's the belief that there are these focal points of energy where that energy sort of gathers and swirls and then flows on, that are also associated with various spiritual virtues and concepts. So we have all seven of them here. They are the base chakra, which is red, associated with security, the sacral chakra, which is orange, associated with pleasure, the navel chakra, which is yellow, associated with willpower, the heart, which is green, associated with love, the throat, which is blue, associated with self-expression, third eye, indigo, intuition, and the crown chakra, which is violet and associated with enlightenment. Now, with these beliefs, there's also the concept that they can become gunked up and that flow becomes stagnant just from things that happen in life. So in order to clear that creek out and let it all flow through again, one must meditate through the virtues of each chakra. That's where Jonathan Goldman comes in, actually, because his chants are meant to aid in that kind of meditation. In my cursory research over the history of chakras and chants, I actually found out that the colors associated with chakras are actually pretty new. They came about when chakras were introduced to Western culture, specifically United States culture, in the late 19th century, early 20th century, by proponents of theosophy, which I actually found out a little bit more on in a completely unrelated internet rabbit hole. It's essentially a coexist bumper sticker of religion, and they have their own Joseph Smith counterpart, who supposedly received psychic instruction from these cosmic masters that are hidden away in Tibet. It's a fun early 20th century New Age religious movement. So now, chakras and chants are all well and good, very interesting parts of spiritual history and human history. But Jonathan Goldman, with his crystal ball chakra chants and other things that he creates, claims to offer a little bit more than just guided meditation for this sort of thing. In fact, in his Spotify profile, he describes himself as an international authority on sound healing and a pioneer in the field of harmonics, which, if you're not familiar with sound healing, it is a more new age sort of belief that certain frequencies of sound can do absolutely miraculous things to the human body, such as speeding up its healing process. It can bring you spiritual and emotional fulfillment, and also repair DNA is another one. So a little fishy, but with such miraculous claims, I figured I had to try it for myself. So I sat down for the full hour and 8 minutes to meditate through this album. Am I enlightened now? No, definitively no. However, I will say that the longest I'd meditated before this was 30 minutes. So the jump to an hour and 8, I was expecting to be really horrendous, and it actually wasn't that bad. I think largely due to the fact that I had noise sort of canceling out any external stimuli. But also it was nice because that sound would help center me whenever my mind started to wander off in random places. I hope you enjoyed this one. Not much talk on musicality, like I said, but I'm not quite an expert on chants, so I think that was appropriate. And I'm looking forward to seeing yours next week. Hope you have a good one.